What's going on, Gemini? Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of October 27th through November 1st, 2020. Brian here. Thanks for being with me. Short week, had the power outage, so thank you for your patience. Big full moon this week, though, so we still got a lot to talk about. Most of the big stuff is starting this time this week. So, full moon in the 12th house for you with that sun in your 6th. It's definitely, it's right on Uranus, so it's definitely bringing out extreme like a liberation from anything in reality here that isn't of your emotional desires. And desires are big right now with Gemini, with all that Capricorn energy in the 8th house, and of course Jupiter is going to quincunx the north node. So this is about letting go of anything in reality that is holding you back from the oneness, and letting you center yourself with the universe. And it is that liberation of not being too picky with what life should look like, but trusting that the universe has a plan, and that, it has a lot to do with who you are and really where you want to go, and being free in your own identity and being free in yourself to drive forward with what your heart desires. That Jupiter quincunx to the North Node this week, I would say, is trying to show you the biggest gift in your life is to transform into your most powerful self and into your most sovereign self. And through that transformation, there are going to be so many gifts. But you have to trust in the universe. You have to trust in the unknown and the unseen, and let that just take place for you. Mars retrograde with Chiron up here in your 11th house, there's a big liberation taking place overall. And Mars is trying to show that. And it's about stepping away from any sort of groups or any sort of people in life that aren't letting you be true to yourself. And that doesn't mean you have to do it in a harsh way, but you got to focus on yourself. And in that 11th house, people are gonna find you that are on that same vibration and that same frequency as you. And that's how the real tribe is built, and that's where the real connections to in our lives come from, is when we take those steps for ourselves to be in our truth and to be in our true identity, that we find others that are in their true identity that have that same frequency, and those bonds are made, and we merge with those. And that's why there's that natural square from the 11th to the 8th house. And, with Venus ingressing into your 5th house this week and opposing Chiron at the end of the week, there could be wounds with past groups, or wounds with, what you think the social norm has to be, and how you have to identify with that. There's a little Uranus right there. Glitchy. It is that beauty within yourself and that self-love within yourself. Sorry. I don't know why it's doing that. Sorry. Jeez. All right, we're back. So with Venus there, it is that true love for yourself and that real self-actualization of the 5th house. It is that love house, and it's that love for yourself, and it's being able to shine from that true, authentic point of being yourself right now, and trusting that the universe has you in this big evolution, and that you're going for the beauty in yourself right now, and you're seeing the beauty in other people. And the only thing that could really hold you back is if the other groups are pulling you out of your authority and pulling you out of the identity that you want to be. And that's going to create tension with other people in your life and with yourself. So there is this sense this week of, really letting go of anything that's trying to keep you in a box, because with that full moon in the 12th, it's outside the box, 100%. And, you don't want to be too picky with the sun of what life should look like. Just let it be, because the universe is trying to show you something beautiful within yourself right now, and it's going to connect you to so many people that are on that same beauty as you are. We have Mercury here that's going to ingress back into your 5th house as well. So I think that you're getting a lot of information about the power that you do hold and that creative energy. And it's time to, I would say, speak up for your authority within yourself, and to speak up for the creativity that you want to have within yourself, to transmute any energies that are trying to hold you back. And to do that in a way that is from a place of the heart and a place of love. The 5th house is also definitely the love house. It's find that love for yourself and being able to express it in a way that isn't too harsh and not, over analytical, but at the same time, it's analytical from the heart, in a sense, not so much just from the mind. So it's a good week. It's a good full moon. It's definitely going to bring out a lot of deep desires and just the unknown. And it's almost like if we get too stuck in what life should look like or what everything needs to be emotionally, you might miss out on something that's really going to take you to that next level, especially with Uranus there. It's trying to connect you to something higher, to something more universal, and to connect you with yourself in the most authentic way possible. So open yourself up to the infinite possibilities that can come this week, and do it from the heart. Do it from a place of your inner authority. And I think that there's a lot of power in this full moon that's trying to really come out. Card of the week for you is the Seven of Swords, upright. I think you need to turn your back on anything that is mentally holding you back, whether it's just you overanalyzing what reality should look like, or whether it's people in your life that are holding you back. But it is just kind of surrendering to that universe in a way where you're just walking into the moonlight of this full moon. Ironically, there's a full moon on this. Just walking into that light, that reflection from the sun that's going to be coming down. And it's going to be beautiful on Halloween, and it's going to be deep. And I would say that there's endless possibilities of what reality can look like, but you have to surrender and be in your authenticity and in your true identity. And I just think that there's a lot of magic that can happen, but if you hold yourself back or you get too tied up in physical things or what are nitpicky of what the reality should look like, you might miss a great gift from the universe. So, sending you my best. Love you very much, Gemini. Peace.